Welcome back to another video for Conversation Way. Today is a new car day, so that's always a good day. X5 is gone. If you haven't sort of kind of worked that one out from me getting a new car, can't afford to have more than one car. So one goes, another one comes. Just on the way to pick it up, got rid of the X5, and yeah, we'll go and get the new car. Two buses, 4 trains later, and we just arrived. Gonna give the car a look over, make sure it's all right, and then hopefully pay the man some money and get back home with a 2.5 hour drive. So hopefully the car makes it. So it's a bit of a cheat really what I'm doing, but basically I picked the car up yesterday. It was a bit dark to film anything to sort of go around the car, so hence the filming today. On the way back, car ran absolutely fine the whole way back. Had a couple of lights come on. Quick plug in, just turns out it was an ABS speed sensor. So I literally went this morning to Euro Car Parts and got one, put that in, fixed it, 2-minute job, fine. Also, yeah, had the car clean because it wasn't very clean either, so had it clean. But yeah, and here's the car that I got, and there it is. So it's a 2007 Mark V Volkswagen Golf GTI. Yeah, it ran amazing on the way home. Like I said, had a couple of lights come on, but again, it was sold with an ABS speed sensor, so that was all good. And it needed a bulb as well, but that's nothing. Other than that, it drove really good. It's not bad condition for the age, and this is probably one of the highest mileage GTIs I'd imagine that's around. So it's on 208,000 miles, which that's a lot of miles. But you know me, my last car, the X5, that had over 200,000 miles on it. I don't really worry about mileage on cars really, as long as they've got a good service history and you know a lot of maintenance stuff's been done and things like that. It's all right. So yeah, I'll run you through a little bit on the car and you know what about it. So the guy that had it before me had all the alloys refurbed, so they are absolutely mint. There's not a single scratch on any of them. They're absolutely mint. Also, when I came back yesterday, one of the indicators, well, this wing mirror had a cable tie around there, so it was sort of kept together, but I wasn't too sure what it was. It had a different glass in it, so I've replaced the glass and done that this morning as well after getting the ABS sensor, and also picked up some indicators for the wing mirrors, but you'll see there's a bit of a gap there because there's a piece missing basically in the wing mirror, so it won't grip it together, but I need to get one of those at some point. It's got a few marks on it, so got a dent in the wing, so it either needs to be pulled out or a new wing. I've seen new wings you can get online for quite cheap. It's had a bit of a, not an accident as such, but the guy that got it off said he sort of hit a branch, but it seemed to have been quite a big branch as it split the bumper there and it's come away. And the front bumper could do with replacing ideally, I reckon, or you know, someone that's very good with fixing things could plastic weld it and fill it, sand it, etc. But it's probably cheaper to buy a actual bumper. Annoying, that little dent in the bonnet, but you know. And this common on a Golf is rusty arches, so you'll get that regardless of, you know, what age it is, or you know how well it's been looked after. They're prone to rusting, but you know, plenty of second-hand parts out there and pattern parts you can get. This one is quite a good indicator, fits all right on that, although it doesn't actually work. So I think there's a little wiring issue in the actual wing mirror itself. The plug looks a little bit rusty, so I'll sort that out at some point. Inside, it's not a very top model, so it's got I don't know if that is auto lights, but the lights seem to come on when it's dark, and they seem to, you know, stay on all the time when it's in the day. So I don't know whether it's auto lights, because I have seen switches where it's pointing at now it says auto, so I'm not too sure on that. It's got heated levers, and they're in really good condition, so there's not really any wear on that bolster to be worried about. A little bit, but you know, it's not like fraying or split or anything like that. Yeah, so basic Golf heated seats. Like I said, I think that's pretty much the only option that's on this car. It's got no sunroof. Sometimes you get a CD changer in there, hasn't got that. I don't really know too many other options really for the Golf off the top of my head. I mean, I know it's got electric dimmable mirrors with puddle lights in, but hasn't got those. Just look at them wheels, they look fantastic. Red calipers, they probably could do with a bit more cleaning, or you know, even repainting, but they're fantastic wheels. All new tyres. Well, they're all good tyres anyway. The rear one's new anyway, but they've all got enough, you know, what's the word, tread. Another common issue, rust on the boot. It's quite bad on this, to be fair. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, whether to maybe even try and attempt to fix it myself, or take it to a body shop, or just get a second-hand boot on it. Looks alright, but it's, you know, a bit of an eyesore when it's there, but it doesn't actually affect the car. Standard exhaust, looks really grubby and grotty, but I think I'm going to get an R32 valance on the back, the rear diffuser bit, and I think I'm going to get an central exhaust like the R32 as well, because I think Golf, to be honest, I think the Golf looks it's very plain, very understated as a car. The only reason I bought it was because I drove one a few years ago, and it drove, you know, really well. And it was an Edition 30. It was really quick, but I was surprised because it just looked like a Golf. And if this didn't have the alloys on it, you probably could get away with saying it's just a, you know, a 1.4, 1.6 diesel Golf, or you know, not a 1.4 diesel, but 1.9, or like just a petrol version. But yeah. And I know people say this all the time on YouTube, they're saying I've got the cheapest in the country and things like that, but I paid only £2,000 for this car, and I haven't seen one that cheap since I've brought one. So I don't know, maybe I can get away with it. Maybe I can say it's the cheapest Golf GTI in the country. That still runs and drives anyway. But yeah, that's the Golf GTI. There's going to be a lot of content on this coming. One's going to be the wing mirror upgrades with the indicators, exhaust, things like that. So keep watching and stay tuned for more Golf GTI content. And if you haven't already, subscribe, like the videos, leave your comments like you have been doing. It's been great. We've got 200 subs now, so that's amazing. In a year we've got 200 subscribers, which is something we never thought we'd sort of, you know, get, due to this not even being full-time work. It's just a bit of fun. But yeah, like it. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.